I'm JoAnn with expressionsvinyl.com, and today I wanted to cover a quick way that you can import drawings or handwriting into Design Space. We've seen a lot of projects out there and a lot of requests on how you do that, so I wanted to cover an easy way to do it. And I'm going to show you this one with the flowers, to import your flowers, and also handwriting. So let's go over to Design Space and we'll get started. Okay, so in Design Space, you want to choose to upload an image, and that's over here on the left. Click Upload and Upload Image. And then browse, and I've got it on my desktop, the handwriting, and I'll explain this handwriting and what it means a little bit later. But I've got this handwriting, and it started out just as a picture. So depending on how you save the handwriting, you can either scan it into your computer and you've got a clearer version of it. You can use some of the photo programs on computers and enhance it a bit. This one came in pretty clear, so I'm going to go ahead and use it since it's just black and white. So open your image, and where it is just black and white, you would want to choose Simple. And then go ahead and continue. And at this point, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. It's a little hard to see. And then remove your background. And to do that, I'm using the Select and Erase tool, just clicking on the background or the parts that I don't want there. So I took the background off, and then in between the D and the A and the O, and there's a little bit in the E. So now it's ready to go. So go ahead and press Continue. And I'm going to use it as a cut file. I won't ever use it as a print and cut, but you do have that option. I'm going to use it as a cut file, so you choose that one and name it anything you want. I've just got this one named Dad Signature, and then Save. Once you've got it saved, go ahead and click on it. I did it earlier, but I'm going to use this version. I've got it saved. Insert images, size it to about however large you want it. I want it a little bit, almost 10 inches. And then I'm going to do a weeding box around it. So choose my square, and then just change the size of your box to match the size that'll fit around your image. Select all of those and attach. So there, I'm ready with that handwriting, and it was simple to import in. It depends on how you import your image or how you save your image. This one was easy, where it was just a clean black and white image. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Everything is set up. Choose my machine and cut it. While that's cutting out, let me show you the other one that was done. This one was a drawing that I did, just a hand drawing, and I did it the same way. I took a picture of it and enhanced. When I imported it onto my computer, I just took a photo program and enhanced it and turned it into a black and white. So all you could really see was just the black and white images. And if you're not really sure how to do that, there's a lot of different tutorials online. They also have free image converters, if you're daring enough to try that, that'll change your JPEG or photo image into an SVG. You can try one of those. This one I just enhanced and changed the color so it was a black and white, and got that white, the black outline of the flowers. And then import it into Design Space. Cleaned it up in there, just selected the areas I didn't want cut, and then set it to cut. So there's the drawing that it started out with, and then the finished product of it being cut in vinyl. So there's so many different options that you can do with all these different things. I've seen a lot of different ones where you use your kids' drawings, or the kids write a little note to dad or mom, or Merry Christmas. I've also seen some where you can use a grandmother's recipe and cut it out in iron-on and put it on a dish towel. There's so many different things. Once you know how to put it into Design Space and use it, you can do lots of different projects. So now that this is finished cutting, let me show you what it looks like. Just weed it out. So I want to make sure I'm not losing any of the, whoops, lost the O there. Not losing any of the letters. There we go. So you see how it converted just from his signature on a letter that I just had a picture of into something that I could now use as a project. Okay, and the reason I did this, I have a shelf at home that's got several of his things on it. My dad recently passed, and it's got the flag from his funeral as well as the bullets. He was in the military, the bullets from his 21-gun salute that they did at his funeral. And that shelf has several of those things on it, and then this at the bottom. I thought it was a fun touch to add to it in his handwriting with his stuff on that shelf, and it just says, "Love you, Dad." So there are so many different options you can use, and it's so easy to import those images into Design Space and use them. If you've got any questions on how to do this, the process on it, please leave them below. We'd be happy to answer them. Go ahead and share this, like it, and make sure you subscribe to our page. Have a good day.